And now we are preparing. I think it's gonna take just a few more seconds. And I think we are good now. Yeah, we are live on YouTube. Welcome everyone to our Wednesday connection. Hi Henry, how are you?
Wonderful. I'm so happy to be here. Hello, everyone.
So I think last episode we started, well, first of all, should we start with a little bit of astrology today?
Yeah, full moon tomorrow is big day. So let's give everybody a quick little insight into that.
Yeah, am I showing the screen now? Good, okay. So let's start by showing a picture of the sky for tomorrow. I think we have the full moon around 2 p.m. Of our time. And okay, how we get started here? Because when we have this perfect triangle here, we can see this opposition, moon and sun. This means that the moon is reflecting the light of the sun, so that's what we have in a full moon. But it's not just that, the moon is also in opposition to Jupiter, and they are moon, sun, and Jupiter squaring Uranus and Mars. So there is a lot to talk here. First of all, this moon was formed 2 weeks ago when we had the new moon. I think it was on our first episode. And if you remember, we talked about this moon, this energy, this seed being created at 1 degree from Pluto. So Pluto was a part of this new energy that it was forming. And we talked that it was an energy of deep transformation, because that's what Pluto does, is the rebirth of something, letting die something that is obsolete and giving space for something new to be born. Can be also the shadow work, going within and bringing to surface those things, that those energies, the wounds, the hurts that are not allowing us to grow, to expand, to learn to navigate this new reality that we are in. So the energy that was formed 2 weeks ago, now is in front of us. Now we can start seeing it. Now we can start noticing what is that we need to transform within ourselves. We know everything that we do is for ourselves, is changing and upgrading and understanding ourselves to then reflect that reality in the outer world. So tomorrow and then for the next 2 weeks, we are going to have an opportunity to see what is really in us that we are ready to let go, and what are the things that we must incorporate in our lives, in our understandings, in our way of perceiving reality. By having, so I think I explained it that red lines is tension. I don't see it as a good or bad thing. I'm seeing it as situations that are requiring action. And usually they don't come easy. It's not something that we do with joy. It's more something that we must do, that is taking us away from our comfort zone and is forcing us to navigate something that has been unexplored. With Mars and Uranus here, sending energy to these two oppositions here, that means that if we channel this energy right, if instead of reacting and being angry and frustrated, we are willing to understand the lessons, to recognize our needs, then we're going to have the strength. We're going to have the mind to act. We're going to have a clear understanding of what is needed to do, what is needed from us to do.
What can I ask a question?
Do you have anything you would like to add, or you have any questions?
Yeah, what's the green line?
Oh, okay. Well, the green line, it's also, we have a lot of tension with the green line, but the message that I receive from Spirit is not good, not bad, it's possibilities. It's, you can awaken this energy in you in this lifetime when you have it on your natal chart, and it can be something magnificent, but you are not being forced to do it. So I'm sharing what I received from Spirit. It might be a little bit different from the books, but when you have a green line, it's a lot of potential to create something magnificent. So the green line is here for us to incorporate in our way of living, because this is the ascendant. This is what how we navigate this reality. We have the opportunity now to incorporate the sun, the call from our soul, the call from our heart, and the expansion of this new reality in Aquarius into our daily life. If we decide to act on this.
Well, I think for our audience, it's an interesting thing that it becomes what you said is go with it, go with how you're feeling. Don't resist, and hold it in gentle awareness again. So the same mindful thought comes through, that it'll work out. There doesn't have to be tension. It'll be change, and that sometimes causes tension. So go with it, and we'll experience, what changes come. And with Mars there, we've already learned from previous episodes that that's going to drive some action. So that's going to happen.
Moon in Leo, it's really, it's a moon that wants to be the super mother. It's a moon that wants to be seen. It's a moon that wants to honor motherhood and bring it to the world. If we channel this energy in a more shadow way, then we can become overreacting. We can take it too personal. So I will suggest to honor your emotions, to notice what is in you, because Leo, it's making it about you. It's how you feel, and having this moon there is what is in your heart. What is your heart asking you to be or to do, and honor that. But do not allow frustration. Do not allow, you might want to do something now. Honor the feeling. But if reality is not letting you, just know that you are going to create that change within you. You are going to change your perception. You are going to change your beliefs. You are going to change your mind. And then the world is going to reflect what you are changing within you.
That's great. That's a great way to kind of sum it up, because honor who you are, right? And allow it, and don't worry if it brings up something, because you're honoring yourself. That could probably be a constant theme for every single episode, everything we do. So
it is. It's something that we always have to do, right? But I think this way, the universe right now is helping you do it. So we were talking, excuse me, we were talking about the universe creating these energies that sometimes allows us, give us the opportunity to go one way easier than in other times, right? we were talking when we mentioned the video games and how the planets create the reality for us to experience something. Well, right now we're being invited to experience and learn and discover what we want, who we are, and how we want to manifest this new reality. It's like we're starting a new chapter now. Since
Yep.
December 21st, when we have the alignment of Jupiter and Saturn, we are creating now a new reality. So you are part of it. How you want to contribute. What is your perception? What do you want to bring into this new reality? I always think of me being the creator, but also the co-creator. And like all of us, right? We create our own reality, excuse me, but we are also creating this reality where we are all in. So
That's
what
right.
you want to create in you, what do you want to create around you, but also what world you want to create.
Totally.
Totally.
Awesome. Well, this is a great message for everyone. And, you know, it's coming tomorrow. So
Yeah. So this is the one that I showed first. Oh, excuse me. I want to add a little bit more information here because I added Chiron, and Chiron is the wounded healer. Chiron brings healing to past wounds, to past hurts. And if you notice now, Chiron is with blue lines, which means it will be easy for us to go back and see what we are carrying that hurts. And now might be a good time to let go of those hurts. So it is a time for transformation, but give yourself time to see what is in you that is still making you feel chained and it's not letting you break free.
and allow it to dissipate, because it's going to be easy to do it during this time.
And for that, meditation is great. It's I think when you open yourself to for that connection with the spirit, then you don't have to do it all on your own. Spirit comes and the spirit can assist you with that transformation.
Exactly.
So it's really, I'm glad that we are bringing meditation today and how to meditate and meditation techniques, because once we notice what the wound is, what hurts, then we need assistance from the light to help us dissolve that. It just more and more, I'm starting to think that we don't have to do it all on our own. Assistance is always there for us.
Right.
So through meditations or any other technique that you use to connect with the spirit, then you can ask for assistance to start letting go of those wounds.
Always know that it's available to you for help and assistance. So it's a good reason for us for this episode to really kind of get into meditation so that we can help the audience understand how to use it more effectively.
And let me show you one more thing. And this is this other triangle here that you
Yeah.
see here, right? Uh, so the nodes, these two gray things here shows you the path, where we are and where we're going, right? And on this end, we have the midheaven, which is our higher purpose, and also Neptune. And Neptune, if we bring the light in Neptune, is spirituality. Now, if we bring the shadow, it can be confusion. But I'm thinking if we use spirituality, we can navigate this transition of leaving something behind and moving to the new. The path might not be super clear, but if we go within, kind of trusting and having faith then that will be the easier way to get to where we have to go.
What a great message, because it fits
Okay.
perfectly with today. This can be that we meditate and allow it to come in any way that it comes in, and know that you're being supported.
Mm-hmm. So, okay, so meditation now, right? We talked about the four realities, ASEA being our physical reality. And when we meditate, what we do is we connect with our higher self in the world of Berea. So meditations brings this connection to the bigger us, to our soul, brings the connection to this guidance system with this big brother, big sister that is always there for us. It's actually who we are. So it brings the connection with the higher consciousness. And now I would like to share, I don't know if you want to explain what meditation means for you, because I would like to share a technique that I learned from Kabbalah. But I don't know if you want to go first. And
Well, what I would say to the audience is there's so many ways to get to a meditative state. And we mentioned it last week that it can be prayer, it can be walking in the woods and touching trees and being with your dog. There's so many ways to do it. What I like about the Kabbalah inspired meditations that you taught us was that it gave me a process to follow. It gave me no matter what, when I do A, B, C, D, E, I am meditating no matter what. And so that gave me comfort that something I wasn't sure about, or am I doing it right, which you can't get it wrong, so don't worry about that. But the Kabbalah inspired meditations gave me this confidence that I was doing it. And then I knew what it felt like. And the more I did it, the better it was. So I'm excited for you to share with the audience, this is a way to do it. And you may find other ways once you start, but this is something you can always come back to.
mm-hmm. The other thing I noticed, and I don't know if you experienced the same, is that we did start with a process, right? It's like a guidance of the steps for this meditation. But as we practice and as we start feeling this connection stronger, then it seems like spirit took over, and spirit started showing us different steps, different ways. It's like you get to a point, and then from there, spirit takes it. And it's like, okay, let me show you your unique way. So you can start with these steps that we're going to share today, but then expect, I think that's the word, expect that the spirit is going to tell you, but your unique way of meditating is going to be this. You're gonna create your own recipe for meditation.
And it feels magical. Like you'll know when that's happening, because it just feels great. Like I'm not trying to apply any thought to anybody other than you'll feel it and you'll know how good it feels. And then that's why you start to want to do it every day, because you want to get back to that feeling.
Great. So I'm going to start now. I have my notes here so I don't miss any step. This is how we started originally. So it started when we feel ready to start the meditation. I find it very helpful to have 3 deep breaths. Breathing with awareness. It's like telling the spirit, I'm ready.
I like what you said last time, which is it's almost like turning on the light switch. It's raising your hand and saying, hey God, I'm ready, or hey, my guides, I'm ready.
Mhm.
That's what the breathing does. And so physiologically, it does a lot to you. It starts to toggle off your parasympathetic and sympathetic nervous system. You start to understand a lot of things physiologically, but forget all that.
Mhm.
It's the raising the hand and saying, I'm ready
Mhm.
to your higher self that
Yeah.
you want to connect. So that's really cool. So sorry, I won't interrupt
No, no,
anymore.
no. I love that. I love that. How can I say it's you are opening yourself, and you, like as you said, like you said, you are telling the spirit, I am ready. It's like you are taking that first step to allow the spirit to say, okay, we'll take you in. You know,
Exactly.
it's also an invitation for you are inviting the spirit, but in my, I think personally, it's like, hey, spirit, remember me?
Yeah, yeah,
I want a connection now.
yeah.
So that is what this breathing does. So the first three, really do it with awareness and having an intention, what you are getting into this meditation. Um, I think intention is key. Are you looking for inner peace? Are you looking for a clear message? Are you looking for assistance? Do you have a problem that you want to bring to spirit? Or you just want to be open and feel the connection? So, having your mind and in your heart what you want from spirit. So, if you are connecting with Kabbalah, we use the 72 names of God, and those are 72 codes. And I think I can actually link the PDF description here on YouTube. I'll try to do it later. But there is a list of 72 codes, and each code is associated with something that you want to manifest. It can be the code for love, the code for healing, the code for abundance. So in that case, if you're going to use the codes, you need to first figure with your intention what code you want to use and have it handy.
And I think of it as it's a way to focus your intention.
Mhm.
So you can do it without the code, but the code helps you understand that this is where you want to put your focus on.
Mhm.
You're being very intentional, and by the way, it's read by your your guides or spirit. That code is read appropriately too, so it has a double factor of you're putting your intention on it and it's understood as well. So
Mhm.
it becomes very powerful.
Um, the idea of the code is probably the mind doesn't understand how the code works, how this energy gets activated, but spirit can read it. So it goes beyond the understanding of your mind. What you have to do is is visualize that code that we're going to do it later on the meditation. But when you visualize the code, then the spirit is like, oh, she wants this. So it's
And in the 72, there's some cool ones there. There's ones for pregnancy. There's ones for just getting job done, like doing things, following through on process. So I think that it's really neat, right? Like I've explained it to people that it's like God came down 4,000 years ago and said, here's the playbook. Here's the warranty. Here's the user guide. Here's the manual. Flip it open and read and connect with us, because we've made it easier than you're making it right now to do this. So who doesn't want the user manual? Who doesn't want the easy guide to getting things done that you want? So that if you just think about it that way, why wouldn't you do that, right? And so it's in many societies, in many cultures, they have similar ways of connecting This is one that's one of the oldest and so tried and true, like it works every time. So that's what I think is really cool about it. And it really does help you put that focus on.
When I got started with the codes, I thought, okay, what I want to do. And the first thing that my ego mind says, abundance, right? And then I knew there are codes for abundance, but all I can read was removing chaos. And I'm like, well, this code, but I'm looking for abundance and I know it's there and I couldn't find it. So I decided then, okay, I'm going to do removing chaos. And for the first month, all I was doing was removing chaos. But really, the energy, I didn't know how much chaos was in my life until I start living without chaos. Let's put it that way. And so I think Spirit guided me to find what Spirit knew I needed first, what I needed the most. And after I fixed, or Spirit helped me fixing my physical reality, removing all the chaos and, the things, the to-do list, the things that doesn't let you move forward because you always, I remember the things that you have to do, but you don't want to do. So then I didn't have clarity. And the Spirit knew that. I did not realize that, but the Spirit did. So the removing chaos code was popping up. And the moment I decided, okay, if this is what I have to do, I'll do it. Then I started noticing my reality changing. And then I started finding all the other codes. True story, I didn't move to abundance for the first year because I realized before that I need to fix other stuff.
Yeah.
My soul was craving other stuff. Abundance will come when I start fixing what was around me.
Yeah. And to me too, the one that I probably do the most definitely is an abundance. It's the healing. Mm-hmm. So I'm really drawn to that one, and it feels very special and sacred to me when I do it. And I know it works, and I try to help people that need healing, and mm-hmm. with no ego. Mainly I'm just focusing my intention. And I think that's the key part, that you're focusing that intention, and that intention has energy. Mm-hmm. And that over time, we're going to continually talk about channeling our energy, moving our energy. And that's what we're doing. That's what it is. It's vibrational energy that we're channeling with this method, and you're going to feel it. And that's why the codes are so powerful and so neat. I mean, it's just, the only word I can think is neat. It's like, I feel like a little kid, like I'm talking about something that it's really cool. Just try it. Please, just try it.
I'll be on the same way.
So.
All right. So we have an intention, and then we find the code. So we are going to focus. And remember, we're going to be open to suggestions, spiritual suggestions. But when we find what we want to do with the meditation, then we are open for the connection. And the next step is to activate our energetic field. This is a Merkaba, and I connected with this teaching through ancient Egyptian teachings. So the Merkaba is this field with one tetrahedron facing up, which is the sun tetrahedron, and the other one facing down, earth tetrahedron, also male and female energy. The sun tetrahedron rotates counterclockwise around you, and the female, or the earth tetrahedron, rotates clockwise around you. So this is one way of activating your energetic field, feeling yourself inside, seeing yourself inside this geometric, I don't know how you call it, but this geometric field, right? But in Kabbalah, if you see, that is a 3D representation, right? But you can also see it as two triangles. The masculine triangle facing up, the female triangle facing down. So this is a 2D version of that Merkaba that I just showed.
And
And
that's how I see it, by the way. That's I never really see the 3D one. I see this, and that's how I think about it.
And that's why with the meditations, I always said, step into the 6-point star color gold. Because I think instead of creating all these things rotating around you, you just feel this building with the shape of a star, and you just walk inside. And that works perfectly fine. You don't have to make it that complicated. Now, if you do want, then you know what the Merkaba is. But stepping inside a 6-point star color gold makes it easy, and it works too. All right. So this is the start to visualize, and now you are in. And when you are in, I always want to give myself time to feel inside this energy. And with time, with practice, you will feel it, that the moment that you are inside the star, something around you changes. You feel more calm. You feel this peaceful energy around you. You feel that you are more than a physical body. Your expand beyond your skin. It's like I don't know if you experience that too, but is that as within, so without, so outside, or something like that? It's like the energy of the outer gets into my body, but also the light in me shines outside my body. So it really gives me the idea of me being more than a physical body, me being energy.
Yeah, I totally feel that same thing.
Okay, so you are in, and with the original meditation, what we do, well, this one is more advanced, so we call another star. So we can call another Merkaba, or we can call another star, 6-point star. And inside that star, we are going to place the code that we were talking before, the code that is calling for that energy that we wanted, for healing, or for, this is actually, if I remember, this is abundance meditation. So when you bring these symbols inside the star, you are bringing the energy of abundance into your life. So what you do is, in here, you place the code. And then you bring the first letter to your right, and you activate that letter. And you can activate the letter with your mind, with your breath, with sound. Just feel that you are giving power to that letter, to the first letter on the right. And then perhaps you're seeing a little flame on top of the letter. Then you move to the left and you activate the second letter, and again to the left, and you activate the third letter. So you will end up with 3 letters with 3 flames on top.
And you can think about the flame as being an expression of the energy of the letter. So basically what you're asking for is that expression of that letter's energy to come out, so that it can be taken and used. So when I think about it that way, it's really easy for me to say, oh, okay, I get it now. That's why whether it's a flame or it's energy or whatever, however you think about it.
And then the 3 flames become 1. And when you combine these 3, you have the perfect recipe, the essence of that energy that you asked to connect with. So in this case will be abundance. So you have the spark of abundance, the essence of abundance activated in you. Oh, in that field. Now you have to bring it to you. And what you do is you can visualize from the top of the star, the energy coming to the top of your star and getting into your mind. When the energy comes into your mind, what it does is activate your thoughts, how you think abundance. It helps you remove all your limiting beliefs that you have about abundance or any other energy, right? So anything in your mind that is making you feel trapped, the reasons why you cannot manifest what you're asking, this energy can help you remove that and bring the new energies for you to think and to perceive and to transform mentally your reality with what you're asking for. Then the energy comes to your heart and start upgrading your emotions, your feelings about that you are asking. How you feel, what are the hurts that you are keeping within you that are not letting you manifest what you're asking for in your physical reality. So it removes what is stopping you from experience what you want, and also it brings what you want to manifest. It creates a space for this new energy to manifest in your reality. So thoughts, the heart is your emotions, and then you bring to your liver, you bring the energy to your liver to materialize this energy. It's like a gravitational energy that brings that energy to physicality. Once you have mind, heart, and liver activated, then the energy moves up to your heart, up to your mind, and start moving heart, mind, heart, mind, heart, mind. When you feel you're done, it's like you will hear an inner voice saying, okay, we're good. Through the back of your head, you can send this energy to your aura, to all the energy inside your star or your Merkaba. So that way you are transforming the energies around you. And you give the energy some time now for this transformation. So you're changing your mind, you're changing your emotions, you are changing your reality, and you are changing the energies around you. Once you feel you are done with that, and this is the most beautiful part, we have to share this light. So because what we are doing is being a channel to download this energy to earth through us. We are calling this energy through us. It comes to physicality, but now it's for us to share with the world. So once you activated your field, now it's a good idea to think, to bring into your mind someone that you know also needs this energy. It can be one person, it can be a group of people, it can be your family, your friends, the whole planet. So you just need to find or to think of people that will benefit from this energy too. And then from your third eye or from your heart, you share the light and you visualize the people in front of you also being lighting up with this light.
What's cool is that I think of people before I go in typically, but when I give the energy back, it's always even more in different people. So it's really interesting because it's like having the energy, I draw in who else needs it. And sometimes I'm not even thinking about that person, but then that's who's I'm sending it to. And I don't know why they need it, but they need it and want it, and that's who I'm sending it to. So
I think that's
really
again,
cool.
I think that's again spirit knowing better.
Yeah,
And you
exactly.
might feel this person needs it, but then spirit is going to show you, no, this is the one that needs it the most. We want you to help this person.
And
So
when I send my energy, something very loving happens. Like there's these big lips of God come down and kiss every single person that's getting the energy. And that's how I know. And then I'm done with that meditation. It's literally, it's like they're traveling right to left, and they're walking, and then lips are kissing like them on the head, and it's so peaceful and so loving, and then it's over. It's
mhm.
over when they get to the left part of my screen, they're gone. and I know that meditation's over. So it's really super loving. And I never thought lips were kissing them. I never thought. It just happened in one of my first ones, and I'm like, okay, this is really cool. So
What I also noticing is the more I focus on the person that I want to give energy, the stronger I feel it in me.
yep.
So it's like I don't need it for me, for myself. I just want to offer
Right.
abundance, for example. I just want to offer healing to other. And then if I enter this connection with the spirit with an intention of helping somebody else, the energy is stronger. I really feel like this is the meaning of being physical. This is the meaning of connecting with this energy, the idea of helping. And because it comes through you, you get all the benefits of it. So
Right. And you can't, a similar thought is you can't give what you don't have. So you have to start with having the feeling of abundance and then giving the feeling of abundance or love or whatever the thing is. So,
mhm.
and just so you guys know, like Laura all the time says, you can send me energy all except, getting pregnant.
Pregnancy.
She doesn't want to get pregnant right now. So, um,
And I don't send pregnancy to anybody because it first comes from me to me. So it's just in case, no, you do the meditation. I'm not
I send pregnancy to everybody just to mess with you.
yeah, but you're safe. Well, that's a serious one. But yeah, from you have many energies that you can call from the 72. And another thing that you can do then when you become comfortable doing these meditations is to actually call for more than one energy during the same meditation. So there is the energy of like removing karma and the energy of healing. Sometimes I feel we can experience illness from something that we did before to our bodies, or so if we want to correct that behavior that we had and also bring healing to the body that we're having now, then you can combine the two codes. So you bring one star and you put the code for removing karma or forgiveness, and then you bring another star and you put healings, and then these two energies come into your body, they combine together, and then they do the healing and the transformation in you. So once you start getting comfortable, you can put in front of you many stars and then start combining codes, and
and
that's
I
what
know we're gonna.
really happens.
I love it, and and we're gonna do one. We're gonna do one, right? Just
Yeah,
for.
I think we have.
So we're gonna do one, but then, please reach out on the YouTube channel or wherever you're seeing this and ask questions, because you'll have some questions, and Laura's an amazing teacher that can help you through those questions. So,
I don't know how to share the PDF file, but what I can send you, this is the one that you can see is the one that I always use.
yeah.
So with my notes, but it looks something like the code and the description.
Yeah,
So,
we'll figure out how to share it. And
yeah.
but over time, remember that the codes and the letters are just an expression of intention. So the intention's the bigger thing. The codes just help you focus it.
Mm-hmm. So how about if we do today healing? I think.
Sounds great.
Yeah. So let me see if I can find the code. I don't wanna.
I think our audience is saying leave up abundance because they all want it. So
Okay. So I want to make sure that I have the right, because I don't remember if that is actually abundance, Justin.
it is. It's
It
like
is 45, right?
yeah. It's like
All right then, abundance.
it's one. There's a couple expressions of abundance.
Yeah, so okay.
27 is another one of abundance.
Yeah, this one is 45. So are we ready for the meditation?
Yes.
All right. So I like to open space first. This is not necessary. And we together are going to breathe in, exhale, breathe in, exhale. One more time, take a deep breath and exhale. Now visualize a 6-point star color gold in front of you and step inside. Now you are within this field of unconditional love, peace, and calm. If you want, open your spiritual arms within this star and take a deep, deep breath. Feel golden light relaxing your neck, your shoulders, your arms, your hips and your legs and your feet. Notice your connection with Earth. Within this field, you are safe, you are grounded, you are protected. Now we are going to call for the presence of Archangel Metatron and Archangel Sandalphon. We know these loving beings of light are going to guide us and assist us. They can correct any mistake that we do with the visualization of the letters. Our intention is to bring the energy of abundance into our lives, into the world. So now we are going to notice another star coming our way, and now it sits in front of us. And inside the star, we are going to visualize the first letter, Samech. To the right, and with the intention, with our sound, we're going to activate Samech and notice a little flame on top of Samech. Now we move to the left and we activate Aleph. We notice a flame on top of Aleph. One more time. To the left, we are going to visualize Lamed. We're going to light it up and see the flame on top of Lamed. These three symbols are now activated. We are going to combine these three energies and create the essence, the energy of abundance, the essence of the energy of abundance. Now this energy is rising up and touching the top of the star in front of you, and from the star, the energy moves to the top of our star, and now it's descending and touching, getting into our minds. And we are going to be open and allow the energy of Samech, Aleph, Lamed to work in and around our minds, transforming our thoughts, our beliefs, dissolving any energy that is not allowing us to experience abundance in our lives. And now we feel the mind illuminated and the energy descends into our hearts. Again, we are giving permission to Sameh Aleph Lamed to work in and around our hearts, upgrading our feelings, cleansing and purifying our hearts. And now we feel our heart illuminated and the energy descend into our livers. And we are giving permission to the energy of Sameh Aleph Lamed to work in and around our livers, transforming our physical reality so we can experience abundance. And now we feel our liver illuminated and the energy ascends to the heart and to the mind, comes down to the heart, goes up to the mind, heart, mind, heart, mind. And as you feel this movement, take a deep breath. And when you exhale, send this energy through the back of your head to bathe your aura. And now allow the energy of abundance to expand through your energetic field. Feel this energy transforming your aura, burning and dissolving anything that is not allowing you to connect with abundance. Perhaps you are seeing yourself inside this divine fire that is transforming your aura, upgrading your aura. All you can see, all you can feel, all you can live is abundance, divine abundance, nothing less than abundance. And now bring this energy to your third eye and visualize someone that you know is in need of abundance. And now send this light, send this beam of light, the energy of abundance from your third eye to that person or the group of people that you are visualizing in front of you. Feel them, see them, know that abundance is coming their way. Energy, that is your gift to them, divine energy, for them to manifest abundance in their lives. And then when you feel ready, when you feel you shared the light, when you feel they absorbed all the light they could take a deep breath. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. And open your eyes. It's that simple. And it feels that loving.
It was beautiful. And I'm excited to have people try it. And this is a good one to start with. And if they just listen to your voice and just close their eyes and take the deep breaths to raise their hand, they'll feel the magic. And I can't wait. I can't wait to hear. And I hope hopefully some people will share with us what they experience.
I'm very thankful for this connection, Henry. And I'm very thankful for the connection with everyone that is watching. And of course, we are happy to answer questions and share information privately, the PDF files that we have. And there are more meditations on YouTube. And our intention is to keep sharing and be there for people that want to connect.
And just so everybody knows, like Laura told me to dress it up and wear some clean clothes and wear a
Never
top.
ever.
She made me do that. just kidding. But it feels good actually to wear like nice clothes and I feel really good today. And it was like, it's like dress up now because of COVID. Everybody have a great day.
All right. You all have a beautiful week and a happy full moon tomorrow. Bye. Let me just.